Welcome back in. Per a court order, the federal student loan save repayment plan ended last month, and there's a lot of people going to have to pay back some money starting in July. They're facing that deadline. If you fall into that category, there are some changes and things you need to know about. Dr. Stephanie Yates is the UAB Collat School of Business professor. She joins us to explain. Great to have you with us.
Thank you.
Yeah, enrollees in that plan, they now move to a different repayment plan. And it could be costly, we know. Tell them what they need to know starting off.
So starting July 1st, you'll have 90 days to switch to a new plan, or you will be switched. So it makes sense to start now and look at all of the different options and see what's going to work best.
Now, what site do they need to go on to do that?
Studentaid.gov.
Studentaid.gov. Okay. So now what they have the plan, they get auto re-enrolled, you mentioned, and that could end up in a higher cost plan, right?
Yes, yes. So a lot of the other plans, the older plans, are being phased out, as well as the SAVE plan. So there's always that old reliable standard plan, which may make sense for people who don't owe a lot and make a lot of money, and they can afford to just pay it off quickly.
And so there's an online simulator, I understand. Does that help you kind of figure that out?
Yes, so you've got all of these options, and so you can use the simulator and find out how much your monthly payment would be under each plan and what your forgiveness options are.
Now, this is kind of a side issue now, but we know that there have been some questions about the return on investment. College tuition is very high. I don't want to put you in an uncomfortable position having to defend higher education, because I'm all for it. But what advice would you give people, though, who are caught in a situation where, hey, look, I got to get a federal student loan or something just to help pay for college? What advice would you give them, things that they need to remember if they're going to do that?
You've got to pay it back. Maybe not all of it if you qualify for a forgiveness program like public service, or maybe you just make your payments for 10 or 20 or 30 years with the new plan and you can get the balance forgiven. But try not to borrow more than you need. And that's the case with student loans or any other kind of debt. So try to minimize what you borrow, try to get the subsidized loans if you can, if that will be enough to cover what you need. And it doesn't hurt to put a little skin in the game to minimize that debt.
Yeah, and I know, because some of us actually had to work a couple of jobs while we were in college just to pay for it, but we know it's tough for a lot of people who been having to try to find a job. So we wish you the best and hope things work out for you. Dr. Stephanie Yates, always great advice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, JJ standing by.